tell when someone don't like you, and then they'll try to control the narrative, even to have people around them to feel like they're so big and confident. And that's how you know someone really has low self-esteem, because they want to feel like they make you uncomfortable when you're around them. And then they wonder why you don't come around. And they know what they're doing. Having a session with my therapist literally broke down on how magnificent I am. Because even though people say they don't like me, or they be intimidated or jealous, they try to be like you. They try to be as kind as you. They try to be as not worried as money. Because I had people who I show the most love. I would think, money would make them happy because they were so miserable to me, but I just didn't get the hint they ain't like me. And whether it's family members or friends, you're not trying to, the thing is, if you have to feel or think that someone don't like you, and then they showing you through actions, and they still are not going to tell you they don't like you, it's because they are a punk. Some people just want to be energy vampires and have you around you. Have you around them, or be around you. Just to be, And the thing is, I'm in a season where I'm dead serious. And I don't know why that's so surprising to some people. There is some people where I, let them manipulate me. Took that false apology they gave. I'm not. I even just seen an enemy, a person that hurt me, a person that cheated on me. This fucking Gemini. Dude didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing because I ain't do shit to you. I didn't do shit to you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's always like that. Even when I saw one of my friends and she was fake, I gave her a look like I wish she the best, and just still cool, peaceful, because I'm not with that rah-rah. Like, what the fuck? They always do that, especially when you in the hood. They always have everybody turn against each other while the rich is getting rich, and we're sitting here arguing on somebody trying to do better, trying the best. And the thing is, people will even try the best to the point where they want you to have a house, they want you to provide for the family, get the family out, and y'all be attacking that motherfucker. Y'all be attacking the black sheep. Y'all be attacking the peacemaker, the helper, and then you wonder why nobody want to be around you. This is the most peace I ever had. Why the fuck would I go back to what the fuck I was dealing with? Be in your feelings. Be mad. I hope not. I hope forgiveness is in your heart, peace is in your mind, and you have grace in your soul. I'm just in this new beginning where it's like, fuck it. I can't feel no type of way. I even seen that, like, somebody was shocked, like, I got something done. And I was like, bro, are you like looking at my circumstances or looking at me? Or do you see me or do you see my circumstances? And sometimes people will laugh at what you're going through. And that's why I learned to not care. Sometimes God will hurt you a little bit by letting the people that you even help warn that, oh, this person was a player. You helped them with a free question and they laughing at you. And you don't take it personally. You just realize, you're going through things, because I can see when people don't have self-esteem. I can see when people don't love themselves. And it's sad because I see the beauty that you don't see in you. Like, one thing I seen with water signs or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, we have this deficiency where we don't be at our highest confident. We let other people dictate it, and then sometimes it's not until we get that one friend to uplift us. Like Scorpios, because I have amazing Scorpio friends, especially my hairstylist. She is her own best friend. She is her own, but then she also got sisters. She also got friends that uplift her. And that's nothing wrong, but I just hope with water signs, you always uplift yourself. Because I remember my mom was like, oh, everybody's anemic. Everybody's anemic. Try to put that narrative on me. And she taught me that people will try to make you believe what they believe. And if you consume the wrong thinking, the wrong hearing, the wrong listening around the wrong crowd, you'll start to believe that shit too. It's that simple. Because I went to the hospital. I did my blood work. Because I found out during my blood work, I'm not anemic. But what I do, I got to work on that too. And right now, I have the highest confidence. And I'm proud of myself. And I'm not letting myself go back to what I used to know. You know? I even see how people would try to piss me off and then play victim and villain. Like, what? What'd I do? Like tell you what to do and be rude. Like, hey, you need to, like, leave. You feel me? Like, I just got in the parking lot. Like, because I was at my friend's house and I was grounding myself. And, you know, it's the time of the month. So you got to, like, shower up and all that stuff. So I'm just sitting there like, dude, like, you just keep being weird and then just coming around and saying like, oh, you know, I don't like this and I don't like that. And then, you know, people would tell you, be like, oh yeah, go back to your family house, even though it makes you unhappy. Like, fuck no. Do you know how much evolve I have did? You know how much I've been getting closer to God in the car? Sometimes God needs you to get away from your phone. God needs you to get away from distractions, social media. Take a break. I promise you, 4 days, 5 days. Pray to God. Watch how he change your life. Watch how he help you with them bills. Watch. You know God is dope. Not only because he's helping you do the finances. Pay attention on how easy and merciful and how kind he's there to uplift you. More than people that you helped. More than people you bent over backwards that won't even bend. Won't even, like, they would love to hear you crawl to them with a problem. Probably can help you with the circumstances. That's what I dealt with exes, friends, family, and they would choose not to help you. And then they'll look at you crazy because you're the one that's coming up with the ideas, because you got to stay on your shit to keep your shit together. I'm not being around people that's not abundant. I'm not being around people that's miserable. I just don't want to. I'm going to let people assume what they want to assume and project what they want to project, because I notice they don't know what they're talking about. It's just a lot of rah, 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 rah. A lot of madness, a lot of chaos. And you got to stay away from it. Because it's bringing down your frequency. It's not letting you shine. It's like holding you back from shining. And then people sit there and be like, I'm like, bro, like. And then some people will do stuff like where they say bye or try to see if you're annoyed. And I'm like, bro, you just pissed me off. And I was annoying it. I was calm. And I was still happy. I was just like, bro, like, you do know you pissed me off, right? It's like Kevin Gates, what he said, like, people think I'm playing. I love you, but I can't be around you, man. I can't be around you. That's one thing I noticed. People be caring about what they think. People will say stuff and they know it's controversy and it's going to make people get out of their character. Because, like, you know, I feel like when you follow Lord Jesus Christ, and when I watch Mark Todd, he be trying to tell people things to heal. Especially black men and black women. There's another pastor that Mike Todd introduced me to where he was like, he did a segment on how men would get women pregnant and then be like, get rid of it. Oh, like, we got to go to the abortion clinic. Like, you talking to this woman and the child that you left in this woman like she ain't nothing. Like, the thing is, people really put you through shit and then they act like, you don't think that shit mentally fuck with somebody? You don't think that shit mentally fuck with somebody? To see someone, whether it's a family, a friend, an ex, say they love you and then fuck you over. You don't think that shit's gonna cause some trust issues? That's why I'm in the stage. I just want to be alone. I don't want to fucking be bothered. It's not, sometimes I be going through a battlefield where it's like, do I got the energy or I don't got the energy? Even with men, with my friend, my therapist, they were saying like, they don't got no power. They just want you to come to them to ask for help. So they make it seem like they could really help you and they don't got nothing to help you with. They're jealous because you won't crawl to them. You won't do what they say. It's even to the point there's some men like that. There's even an ex I dealt with that where they want you to be intimate with them, sleep with them. and they not helping you with shit, and you're figuring out everything, making ends meet, and then they also bringing you down with them. Whether you helping them out a little bit here, a little bit there, it's like they trying to program your mind that you're not abundant, that you're stuck, that you're gonna always have to figure out yourself. You're hyper independent. You can't be vulnerable with nobody. You can't. It's like you can't. It's like teaching you. It's unhealthy. It's like teaching you to not ask for help from others, or the person that you, but they can ask help from you. And that's why people know this and they be shocked. And they don't, why the fuck? I just see a mice crawling in this damn tree. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. You just gotta stay away from people that, I'm moving because this shit crazy. I see a mouse. And the crazy thing is, when I was a young girl, I used to be la 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 la, because as a child, you think you could trust your parents. You could think you could trust people. And I'm so thankful for me logically looking and being woke, because people behavior was showing me, hey, you got to start saving your car. Yeah, this person keeps saying they're going to get you a car, help you with your braces. And, you know, I had to even be grateful if I even got the slightest attention or one pair of Nikes. I remember I had kept my godmother Nikes. Ariel, she gave me, it was pink, gray, and white. I had them all the way till I was 23 in good condition. I just threw them away because it just brought me bad memories. Like, I remember only getting that pair of shoe and one other Nike. I don't want to be around people that make me feel poor. Because when they make you feel like you're not enough or you're not valuable, you do unvaluable things. You settle for unvaluable people. I'm not settling because I'm alone or I need help. That's why you got your Father in heaven. I always meditate on Ecclesiastes 7 verse 16, where it says you need two. And I even fill in the blank. I'm like, even if I don't get a soulmate, I'll be my best soulmate, because I want to treat me how other people treat me. And on top of that, I got God, and he won't even treat me like that. He won't even want me to suffer and go through all this. Yeah, I might have a bad day at work or have a manager that's miserable or some people who don't want to change and be haters, you know. But I'm seeing that God don't want you to go through bad things. I even noticed, like, I'll give you another example. Where I was with my mom, and I was trying to save for a car, and I kept telling her every little dream and my desire, and she kept making everything difficult. And from this, it still is programmed in my mind, like, where even I seen it in the ex. That's why I don't want nobody. I don't miss nobody, bro. I'll be trying to talk about Fundrise, how I got 2,000 in there, and I even hid some money in E-Trader. Show 2 exes. Never doing that again, because sometimes people don't have what you got and they get jealous, and they hope that you spend it. That's why I don't touch it. That's why money ain't really. It's a tool. Someone taught me that was a millionaire. It's a tool, because I used to deliver Uber Eats food, and I remember she always made me feel like you can't get away with anything, or you always gonna come back because the money. Like, if I had the money that I desire, I'll have freedom. And now I'm looking back of all the time I helping people. I'm like, I feel like they was just trying to set me back so I could stay somewhere. And then when I get to that point and I see it, I'm gonna be like, damn, I should have did better. And I'm like, bro, family's not even supposed to be like that. That's one. People ain't even supposed to be treating you like that. That's two. And shit, stay the hell away from me, bro. Y'all be on this weird shit. Like, y'all be thinking when your kids cut you off, or they don't want to talk to you anymore, or they done, and they tell they true, and it get viral, millions of views, y'all all of a sudden be like, I didn't mean to this, and oh, I never, like, nah, bro. Fuck no. If you could relate to this story, just understand we are going to make ourselves see, have faith, and prosper in so many ways that it's going to shock us. Like, we're going to be in a different and better predicament. I don't want people around that irritates my soul, bro. A lot of people I see that try to mess with my mind, my soul, my peace. You know, Nipsey always say, get away from them. And I notice it's like, it's always about money. Like for black people, it's money. If it's not that, it's just because misery love company. And if it's not that, they just want to be a fucking bully. And then what happens when people get bullied? They don't want to be around people. Some people don't even like people. Some people like don't know how powerful energy is, and they'll sit there and hate them and not. I'm gonna forgive them, even if it's hard. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm not only forgiving them for myself. I forgive them because they know what they're doing. And the thing is, if somebody's attacking you this hard, it's because there's something great in you. You're about to ascend, and they don't want you to see that. They just only want you to be in the now. Look at the lack. That's why I made a tarot card where I heard this woman saying, you know, how does it feel with their lack of boundaries that people could come in and steal your peace, you know? You got to understand, you don't owe anybody anything, but it is the most genuine, sweetest, pure love to be there for someone that didn't even believe in themselves. But you also got to have a self-love that if they can't be there for themselves, maybe they're not worthy of having help. Because sometimes things will be worth of a help. Like, it'd be worthless to help somebody. Because it'd be like, yeah, you helped them, but they don't even care. And now they putting themselves back in that damn hole. Because I seen people think, I helped them. Now they have to be loyal to me, or they have to be there for me. You don't have to be shit for me. You don't even know me. I actually helped you because you portrayed to be something that you wasn't to me. You wanted to be abundant. You wanted to build an empire, businessman, open Airbnbs, food trucks, let's say vending machines or ATM, and you didn't stick to that. All you want to do is stick to the lowest low vibration of pleasure and have someone whipped around you just so you could drag their emotion and have control just like your parents did to you. Because most parents don't even let their kids speak their mind or be themselves. They have this manipulation tactic where they want control of your emotions, your feelings, and your belief. And you need that. That's why so many kids or teenagers or friends or sisters or bros or adults, they don't have that much of confidence because the parent that raised them made them feel like they wasn't special. That's why I love when Kanye said, his mom said, I could do anything. I could be anything. He speak highly of her because she made sure he believed in himself. That's the truth. And that's the thing. If I knew somebody was going through and I was cool with you, and you know, you didn't want to be in my house for my peace and sanity, you want to stay in your car, I will make sure you be in my parking lot. I'll make sure if I get off work, you could shower. You can get you a meal. I don't got time for people to show genuinely, because honestly, I'm tired of explaining myself. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. It's too much. Cause there's a sweet voice in my head that be like, didn't you show them that you was a nice person? Everything's gonna be okay. You really need to cut this person off. You need to get some rest. Meditate. I hope this uplifts someone's soul and change their mind. Because you're not the bad guy. The bad guy you've been addressing it to, and they don't give a fuck. It's going to be some bumps in the road, but you're going to get over it. You're going to get through it. Sometimes I even hear like, I hate how mature I am, because I'm maturer than some of the adults that I deal with. Because I would tell them things that they should already know, like life insurance, fund rise, invest in here, how to fix that, and they'd be like, damn, she know how to solve my problems better and get through things and know about, if I get a bank account, I could get a business loan and do this and, like a business account. Because I told someone EIN's free, but you got to pay for it when you get some business, like $50 in the LLC. For if you don't get no, like the basic is $150, but I really think if you got like stuff that you're selling, it's good to get like on LegalZoom the $250 and all that big stuff. Just know you're not alone, because sometimes I notice strangers support you more than blood. And on top of that, definitely if I post it here, some people be hoping and being weird, bro. They be hoping I say it here so they could see it. And I learned as a Cancer woman, because I remember my therapist telling me this, another therapist, before I went to this new therapist. And he's not really new. I've been with him for a good year. He was like, the first one, because he was so kind, his soul was like so sweet and peaceful. I felt like a being. And he was like, why do people do that? And why they don't think you can see who's viewing your page? Like, why would they do that? I don't know. That's how you know the attack is so hard, because people just want you to shut up. They want you to take the abuse they're doing, whether it's verbally, physically, shut up about it. Don't speak up about it. But the reason I speak up, I know people are going through it, and I just want them to know how to overcome it. I want you to know that you're not crazy. I want you to know you could block them. I want you to know that you're going to survive without them. Literally. Because I wouldn't even want to borrow something from somebody who think like that. Even if I'm going to pay it back. I wouldn't even want somebody help, even if it was freely. Because look at the way you treat somebody. Be for real, bro. I wouldn't want to deal with someone like they talk over you and you're speaking. You gotta think highly of yourself and be strong-minded. Like, comment, subscribe. It's only gonna get better. I had a dream that I was in an RV camper, and I finally got where I wanted, my own home. And I feel like it's a generational curse, like, because the way my friend was talking to me about ancestors, it started with my great-great-grandmother, and it just got passed down and passed down and passed down, where they will just make you feel so uncomfortable at home and put you in this spin cycle, because they hate being in this 9-to-5 cycle and working. And that's why I try to be myself, because entrepreneur, I made so much being an entrepreneur, but it was not only what I made, it's the skills I gained of hospitality, kindness. Like, I even trust oneself. I trust myself. I know what I see and I feel what I see. Thanks to therapy. Thanks to my insurance that I pay for, health insurance. It has like this, I think they call it mental health or like therapy. And I'm able to go to therapy, and I pay that $5. I'm thankful, because it's like I just needed that one support. I needed that one friend. I needed that person to see me. Like, you see me? Am I tripping? Am I not enough? Am I lazy? Is there something wrong with me? The truth is, you just don't got the right support team. Sometimes, like Bia said, you're gonna be your own support. Gotta be your own fucking support. But hey, that's the story. It is what it is. And I'm thankful for the ones that helped me. But I don't need to be around you when you acting like that. Sometimes friendships don't last forever. Sometimes some people cannot stay forever. And Lala is right. Y'all slept on that when she said people got an expiration date. And we be trying to keep them staying. And that milk is smelling up the fridge and stinking up the whole house. Just because you won't let go of that one memory, that one sweater. Throw that shit away. Throw that shit away. It's so crazy how I look at the people that I used to do it. Like, they just want to be in this negative energy and be like, I'm so powerful because I know I could bring down someone's energy or stop their abundance. And truth is, for some of them, they ain't no, I was still abundant. I was still lucky. And that's why it was so shocking. But it was making them envious and jealous and getting them out of character. And that's why I had to get away, because I'm like, what is wrong with you? Cheating on someone just to see their reaction. Like, are they going to get mad? Are they going to break shit? Like, no one wants to get crazy. I don't care how good someone is in the bedroom. Like, that. And it ain't really all that. Like, bro, like, it ain't that deep. Fuck. That's my true reflection. Now, when it's a parent, it's like, fuck, bro. Like, one minute you support me, one minute you don't. No. And it's weird. That was the biggest op, the family, bro. But I love them, bro. But I gotta love from a distance, bro. I gotta love from a distance. I gotta do me, gotta protect me, I gotta make sure I'm happy. It's gonna get better. My hair is perm, it's gonna get better. You know, enemies are not gonna attack you. That's one thing. You know, Angela Baskett said, if God is for you, then who could be against you? Because for real, who? For real, think about that. Let that shit soak in. They can't do shit. Like, that's how I see the enemies weird. I remember I had to leave this relationship even if I had a car and a couple bucks on me. Dude looking at me like, but you're gonna need me. Like, I'm supposed to be codependent on them. I was never codependent. Throughout the whole thing, that's how you know you're dealing with a toxic relationship. You're not being codependent. You're figuring out everything until you can't figure out anymore. You're down to your last couple bucks and you still can't ask that person because you're afraid and they keep being loud with you, making you suppress your emotions, shut down. Fuck no, that's toxic, bro. I'd rather leave and have my peace and sanity and be happy. For real. Because Angela Baskett said it, like, if you got God, then who can be against you? No weapon shall prosper. Fuck. Because the people who did me wrong, they know what they did. Why you think they be feeling sorry? And then when I block them, they want to be back in my energy. Family calling me, friends, exes. But all the exes are blocked. Even one of my favorite friends, like, she keep doing these tarot readings, and it's not her fault, the energy. It's just the people using sex magic, trying to manifest you back. Nah. Let that shit go. Everybody's gonna get new love because people want new, bro. You probably can't even stand that person. That's how you know it's unhealthy. Somebody wants you around them and you can't stand them. Almost it's like saying you don't like them, whether it's a family or friend. It's just like, nah, bro. Fuck no. Nah. That's why I just let people be, because men always complain that women is doing this, or because they don't want to help. They don't want, the men I dealt with and men that women dealt with and things I'm seeing in the generation, like, people don't want to help one another, whether it's girlfriend or boyfriend. People just want to use people for their desires and pleasure. And that's why I made sure in a relationship, and that's why I stay to myself, because I feel like I had it wrong and God showed me, you know, you're supposed to have each other back. You're supposed to be supporting one another. And when you have somebody that it's one-sided, you supporting them and they don't want to support you, that's just wrong. You know, people, you know, even my friend, she was trying to explain to me how this Capricorn, she says, they don't got it like that. Someone got to do all them after payments, they broke. somebody who always like in being, intimidated because you like to pay stuff full price cash, or what else I told her, because I was just sitting there like, bro, the way I view money is like it always come and people be like, oh yeah, it's difficult, I'm lacking this and that. I don't know, people be really weird. Their abundant mindset's not really abundant. And then they got the weird idea, confirmation birth, like that you tied yourself to this person not knowing that there was a low entity, meaning like low spirited, like meaning they don't have a high vibration spirit. They really think they could drag you down, they could slow your abundance. Bro, you do not got that much power, bro. You don't even crack the Bible. You don't even pray to God every day and say thank you to God every day for the smallest things. And sometimes that's why I had to get away from society, because I want to be like, damn, being in it, sometimes it'll make you forget to be thankful. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you for having a car. Thank you for, because all you want is your desires and wants and more and more and more and more and more. And you remember when we used to watch the Charlie Chocolate Factory, and the girl was like, she was a brat and she turned into a big blueberry because all she wanted is more and more and more. And that's how God looks at people who just want more and more and more. That's why I don't really be for the BBLs, because people who be like, some of them don't have the best personality. Some of them are greedy. Some of them don't care if you look at them rude. Sometimes I just be so kind. I be like, you really are a nice person, but you're not going to be nice to me because I'm not living the lifestyle that you're living or been through what you've been through. And on top of that, you want to make somebody feel some type of way. That, no one cares of what you went through. That's why I just stay away, because I'm so woke and I see it and they know I see it, and they be like so humble and quiet. They be like, damn, like I'm making it obvious that I'm like, that song that I don't really like it. Doja Cat cool. She a real sweet person. I don't know what happened to her in the industry. Something happened. Something really changed it. But that song, people just want to be a rebel. Ooh, I'm a bad thing. I'm a devil. Like, child, stay the fuck away from me. I don't want nobody that's dealing with devils, dealing with things. Even my friends making this podcast where he said, for men, they always say they're dealing with demons, right? But it's really their subconscious thinking, because they don't think highly of themselves. And they keep sleeping with anybody, dealing with anybody, because instead of, it's easy for them to deal with that, then grow up and take on responsibilities. That's why I be looking at people like, you made a relationship more difficult than what it is. It's like this breeze down feeling. Like, it would be more beautiful just to go to the movies, drive through movies, just chill, vibe, work, and be around somebody that's not trying to bring you down. Because that's how I look at it. Like, the people that bring me down, it's like they brought me down just to ask, just so they could show me they don't really like me or fuck with me. It's just weird. And I'm in the season where, believe what you want to believe whatever rumor. I'm happy. Like, I feel like a millionaire with $1 million. I remember J. Cole saying he used to imagine like that. It's just, happiness is the purest thing. You can't even put a price on it, to be fucking honest. Just happy, bro. Because not many people get away. Some people are stuck in situations, and I've seen it, where they change. They turn into the manipulating people, or I have to be like that. My mom's toxic, and she taught me that. And if I end up acting like I'm pure or love and light, I've seen it. Living in the hood, it's just weird. I've seen so much stuff. Only the chosen, the woke, the spiritual, the people who follow God, they know. Only they know. That shit's crazy. So, that's all I gotta say about that. I feel like that sound in my head where, I think his name was Robert, where he was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. How exciting. I think he said that in the movie Night of a Museum. Because you don't know what tomorrow leaves. It's like gorillas say, you could be broke today and then rich tomorrow. Everybody calling you out the blue, but then you change your number. Nobody knows where you at. Like how much of an adventure that is. Everybody's trying to find you, but they have no access to you. How cool is that? Same people that called you the problem is now looking for the problem. If I'm such the problem, why are you looking for me? I ain't go cap. I hope I'm tripping, but someone's glass look like it's broken. All right. Well, this is the end of my segment. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Cause what the fuck?
You cannot lie, because the only thing that can touch a mass of people is the soul, because the soul can't lie. Now when you start to deal with the mind will negotiate. It's like that's why they say your first instinct is correct. Your first time something your soul says, don't do that. Then after a while the mind gets lazy or gets busy or whatever, and it starts to negotiate and say, look, now you don't have to pay that no more. Why don't you try so-and-so? And next thing you know, you're in trouble. So my first instinct is what I feel. And that's about it. And it's always moment to moment. That's why I like it so much. It's just right there. You can taste and touch it. Tell you something.
And in that clip, you can see that he was fascinated. Men be so fascinated and loved the intelligence of a smart woman. But in this generation, I see some people don't know what to deal with it, or how to deal with it, or feel like they might not be too good for you. But when someone make you feel like you're too good, or they don't deserve you, is because the truth is they don't want you, and they don't know how to love you because they don't know how to love them or be a man. And sometimes they like to blame their dad. But if only people can know the true story of how I raised myself. I wish life was recorded through a lens. So anytime you wanted to show your truth to the story, you had proof. But she's absolutely right. You know how many times I said I'm gonna get viral and I just feel it in my soul? You just have this knowing. You just feel so relaxed. You just know. And then your brain just say yes. And then sometimes your brain be like, because it's not seeing results, it'll be like, oh, maybe it's not going to happen today. Maybe it's going to happen tomorrow. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not posting the right content. Maybe I got to do what other people are doing. No, be you. I started this content to heal myself. And then I learned through the process, there's going to come to a point where it's going to be too much energy to explain. People are going to know how you speak, how wise you are. You did the work. You did the work. I love vlogging. I love putting things that heals the body. I love putting my mom video out there. I love the hamburger. I love how I went through the bad relationship, even though it caused heartbreak, pain, chest pain, some anxiety, some depression. But it'll teach people who was experiencing this. I remember I said something to a girl, and she said, I'm gonna send this to my boyfriend. It's you want to date somebody, but then you don't make the effort just to the plan to date. And then I don't know what I said specifically, but it was very wise. A lot of women like that. So keep being you. Keep being you. Know what you is. And if you don't know how to find who you are, go back to what you was doing when you was 12. You was always helping people. Was you always painting? Did you like to swim? Did you like to bike? Did you like to ride dirt bikes? Did you like to fix things? Pay attention to the things that made you happy and it was fun. That's your purpose. That's who you are. Because being a healer, you can't, I let go of expectations. When it comes to reciprocation, some people think when you love and the way you love is supposed to be given back. But you don't know that helping others, it's like healing you and loving that feeling. So even if the person didn't reciprocate it, only real ones would know, like grandmothers, because they give so much and they receive so little, and their time is not forever here. And just as I said that, now people are practicing the drums. Ain't that it? Your energy is gonna glow, it's gonna shine. Because love is like this power of helping others. Sometimes you will do wrong, but you'll know when people don't have love within, where they try to hold you wrong. And sometimes people make mistakes. People make mistakes and they know, so you don't even have to worry about it. Enjoy the journey, because I know all the manifestations is coming to the light. Because I'm either going to be that person that you view it, and then you're going to look at a situation and say you went through it, or you're going to be going through a situation and you're going to catch it. Or you're going to watch and be like, damn, she is so wise. Like a fresh breath, like a fresh, how do they say, like you know how fresh air breathes, like a breath of fresh air? There you go. You got this.